What's going on, guys? You're back on your favorite channel, TFD, and we're bringing you another hot one fresh off the press. That's right. Major update out of Indiana. Caitlyn Clark is officially back on the floor and practicing again with the fever. So for this update, we're taking the trip straight to Indy. Let's dive in. Let's go. All right, y'all. Let's jump straight into it. So check this out. Caitlyn Clark was back out there today, taking part in this open practice. Now, from what I'm hearing, this one was open to the public. Not totally sure if it was free, but either way, fans definitely showed up to see her. Man, let me tell you, it's been a minute. We have not seen Caitlyn suit up or hit the court for 5 straight games now, while she's been dealing with that groin injury. So to see her finally back out there, that's a big deal. And I'm not going to waste your time. This is real movement. This ain't no warm-up jog or rehab drill. She was actually participating, looking sharp, and giving fans something to cheer for. So buckle up. This could be the sign we've been waiting for. Let's break it all down and talk about what this means going forward for Caitlyn Clark and the Fever. Now, today's practice was a little later than usual, and for good reason. The Fever decided to show love to their MVP season ticket holders by holding an open practice event. First, they warmed up on the Salesforce court before moving into the main bowl at Gainbridge Fieldhouse, where the real action happened, live and in front of fans. And yes, Caitlyn Clark was fully involved in the 5-on-5 scrimmage, back out there, sharp as ever. What really caught people's attention was the backcourt duo of Clark and Aari McDonald. The chemistry? Already looking promising. They've got another practice lined up tomorrow before suiting up for a midday showdown this Wednesday against the Golden State Valkyries. But wait, there's more. The Fever just got a huge All-Star Weekend announcement. 3 of their own are heading to All-Star festivities right here at Gainbridge. Caitlyn Clark, Kelsey Mitchell, and Aaliyah Boston are all in. And as we speak, Caitlyn is actually hosting the All-Star Draft Live alongside co-captain Nafisa Collier. Before wrapping up the MVP event tonight, Clark made one thing very clear. She's planning to draft both Kelsey and AB to her All-Star team. Now come check out some highlights from the action and hear what Coach Stephanie White, Aari McDonald, and Kelsey Mitchell had to say after practice. Let's go.
Tonight, I think there's a high chance Kelsey and AB are on my team. I'm going to do everything I can. I might trade the rest of my team for those two, but no, I'm excited. I think it'll be fun. And, that's what the All-Star Game is really about, just giving the fans something to cheer about and everybody have a good time. And, honestly, just celebrate how great the video is and, where it's going to go.
In that 5-on-5 setting, areas playing together for the first time. How do you anticipate that looking and having 2 point guard ball handlers on the floor at the same time?
Yeah, I think it'll be really good. For us to be able to see off the ball a little bit more, in certain situations, and in playing on the floor with Aari gives her that opportunity to do that. I think it can give her a break. I think we can get her and our team different looks when that happens. So, this is really the first time that we've been able to practice that. So look forward to exploring that a little bit more.
What is the structure of having one or the other be on and off ball at any given time? Is it certain sets? Is it a feel thing for them? How do you kind of determine how?
No, it'll kind of be organic. Way back in the day, my first time here, I played Bree January and Erica Wheeler together. So I'm used to playing multiple point guards on the floor at the same time. It'll be organic. The only time that we'll probably predetermine anything is dead balls, when we want to get a certain look, maybe after free throws if we want to get a certain look, but really more than anything, we want to be able to play where our high guards run and our low guard gets our outlet, and have an area on the floor gives us another opportunity to do that.
With Caitlyn obviously playing 5-on-5 today, do you anticipate her progressing to be able to play on Wednesday?
I hope so. I think just the same structure, I would say, return to play structure as we have been. It's like she gets to do a little bit more, and then we see tomorrow is there progress or is there any regression? How does she feel? How does she look? What does recovery look like? And so this was really the first time we've been able to get her out into live action. So we'll see what it brings tomorrow.
You guys have always talked about those three, the main three as the foundational pieces, but to see them be all-stars, especially here in Indy, is that kind of a fun conversation to have amongst the group about what you're building?
It is. It's really incredible. I mean, those three have been pillars. They've done an outstanding job, and I'm proud of all of them. They continue to get better. They continue to embrace the impact that they have on this organization, on this team, while continuing to be hungry for more.
What do you try to make out of something like this where you give these MVP season ticket holders a unique peek behind the curtain?
I think the most important thing is to celebrate them as longtime season ticket holders, to celebrate them, to allow them to see some of the everyday behind the scenes work. The things that you do to prepare yourselves right for when the lights are on. It gives them a unique opportunity to get to know our players a little bit better through these Q&As, to get a little bit more hands-on with pictures and things like that as well. But more than anything, just thank them for their continued support of our organization.
With Dee, how do you reintegrate her back in the fold, both in what you've done over the last few weeks, but also I think she just played like every minute of the last game, so
she was incredible,
right?
Yeah, she'll need some rest, so I'm not sure when she'll be available, but this will, hopefully, knock on wood, I don't know if there's anywhere near, but when Dee gets back and she is available, this will be the first time that our full roster has been available. And so for us, reintegrating, Caitlyn, if we don't have any setbacks, reintegrating Dee, it changes what our rotation looks like. It changes what our lineup looks like. It does give us a little bit more versatility, but it's going to be a challenge, but also something that's necessary for us heading into this All-Star break.
You guys haven't even played together yet, just by circumstance of how this has worked out. What do you anticipate that being like when there's more ball handling on the floor with you?
It's going to be fun. I think that with Caitlyn and I playing with each other, we're going to create more shots for ourselves and just for others around us, and just expect a lot of fast pace and a lot of ball movement.
How do you expect that mixture of on-ball, off-ball to be for both of you guys? We just saw both kind of settings just now.
I think it's going to be fine. Obviously we haven't got a lot of rest with each other, but just reading each other and just seeing how the game's going and how the defense is playing us.
What was today's experience like? How many times do you practice in front of fans like this?
It was good. This is my first time doing this, so it was a great experience. I'm happy, and I know my teammates, I can speak for them as well. It's just, putting on a show for them and just letting them get to know us a little better, and just seeing, us keep building that chemistry.
You have 3 all-star teammates now. How special is that, especially given the fact that it's right here in Indy?
Kudos to them. They deserve it and more, and just it speaks volumes to the work that they put in this off season, and just they're great human beings as well. And I congratulated all 3, and they just credited us. Like, thanks for making them look good, but all thanks goes to them. And I just want them to keep being themselves and just enjoy the moment and have fun.
At this point, how much more comfortable are you than that first time around when it was a quick study? Now you've really been able to settle in and probably unpack your bags and everything.
I'm so much more comfortable now, not living out of a suitcase anymore, but again, I'm just happy to be here, happy for the opportunity, the experience, and just, with that first stint, I got to get to know the players more and just, learn the offense, but now I'm pretty more comfortable, and I know where my teammates want to be and where they want to get their shots off, so I'm happy.
I was just going to say, did anything stand out to you looking back at the film of that last game, how you guys closed?
Trying not to think about last game, but it's tough, playing against a team like the Sparks. They want to muck stuff up, make it an ugly game, but I think that we have to control what we can't control, not let the defense dictate to what we do on the offensive end. But toward the end of the game, I like the way we executed. We got great looks in multiple possessions, but it's on to the next. We have the Valkyries coming up.
Since an all-star for the third time, especially knowing this time that it'll be here.
Like I said, grateful, man. My career has been what it's been, and so anytime I can get something like that on my resume, I'm very grateful.
I remember a few years ago, the last time you didn't make it, how hard that was for you, especially having this season that you had. Now you've done it 3 times in a row. Does it ever get any different or feel any better or worse than the first time, or is it still that satisfying every time?
It's that satisfying every time. Everyone's trying to make that roster, so if they saw me as a winner who wants to be an all-star, I'm going to take what I can out of it, and while it's hot, I'm going to take it.
Have you talked with Caitlyn about drafting yet, or is that something you get to here later tonight?
She was just saying that she has to draft later.
Yeah.
I hope she picks me. I hope she picks both of us, but obviously the reality is that it can go either way. But it would be good to have a lot of Fever girls together for that weekend.
What do you think is the difference for you having All-Star here, especially in the
It'll be fun. Hopefully, I've never seen Indianapolis like shining bright, so hopefully it shines bright all weekend. It's a big deal for the city, but I look forward to all the festivities. It'll be fun.
How'd you find out?
I got a call. My least suspected call, actually. I was eating my pregame meal, so I was like, oh. And so when I answered the phone, and I was kind of surprised this was a number I didn't recognize. And once, I was talking to Kathy, it was a really good conversation, and she broke the news, and so it was very humbling.
Does it ever get old, though? Right?
No, not for me. I ain't never really had too many opportunities, so anytime I can get it, I'm gonna take it. I'm gonna be grateful about it.
Man, shout out to this fan. Straight up. Got that exclusive footage, no cap. I'm talking real exclusive, bro. So check this out. Everybody and their mama thought Brianna Turner was off this team. For real, I thought she was gone too. Like she was missing in action, hadn't been around, so we all just assumed. But nah. Surprise, surprise. She's still on the team. Yeah, bro. They announced her name at the arena today, like nothing ever happened. I was like, wait, what? Caught me off guard. I'm still kind of speechless, not gonna lie to you. Definitely didn't expect to hear her name, but they called it. Loud and clear. Shout out again to that fan who caught it all on camera. Gotta give that man a follow for real. Wild stuff. Now real quick, let's pivot to the big venue switch that just went down. The Dallas Wings made a huge move. They just changed the location of that August 1st matchup against the Indiana Fever. And why? Because it's about to be Caitlyn Clark versus Paige Bakers for the first time ever. Yup, that's right. They're moving it to American Airlines Center, y'all. As you can imagine, the comment section blew up. Fans going in, buzzing about this one. But just to circle it all back, Caitlyn Clark is officially back at practice. Brianna Turner is still with the squad. And the Wings versus Fever game just got a whole lot bigger. Get down in that comment section. Let me know what y'all think. Hit that bell so you don't miss a single update. You already know I got you. Until next time, I'm out.